Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the first of the Drew Pomeranz gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last.
And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In the air to straightaway right. And right there for it is Young for route number 2. Next up for the Stros, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2 now. It just catches the outer half. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Charlie Morton is an interesting guy. Kind of turned his career around a few years ago when he decided to change his arm angle to that of Roy Halladay, the former Blue Jays and Phillies pitcher. Overpowering fastball at times would sink 92 to 95 miles an hour, sweeping slider, and the changeup. The key is he needs that sinker, that two-seamer, to throw it early on in the strike zone.
Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. And a knuckleball's hit on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Reddick aboard here at first with nobody out. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. From the belt, the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2 one more time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Valenzuela. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Brandon Belt. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 2 for 9. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Reddick at the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo home run here for Brandon Belt, number 43 on the year for him, and with it the Red Sox have tied it at
1. That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand, but guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Chris Young, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Here's Jake Marisnick. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. So 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Young is there. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Iglesias has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Valenzuela is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 9.
Here's Brock Holt now.
Brock Holt.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He'll enter play here at 293. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit down the line at first. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pop-committed fastball and cheat.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman has it. And there's 1 down now.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez, runner in scoring position with Sugana. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time, as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Hanley swings and sends it to deep left. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez, the 301st of his career, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the hump.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Reddick is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Altuve stands at second with no outs. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Astros thanks to J.D. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He was off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Altuve is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Chris Young, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bradley at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 2-run game.
great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Correa stands at second with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Red Sox. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Nunez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get ball down in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Bradley on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. In there, and it's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. Fastball taken high for a ball.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 63, David Paulino.
Digging in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Andrew
First offering on its way. High pop-up. Iglesias over to his left. 1 down. Brandon Belt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready for another chance? Chris Young. He's set and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Belt leads off first with 1 away. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. In the dirt here. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
A.J. Reed is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Kelly.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the runner is in from second, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Kelly throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the seventh. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He doubled his last time through.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Right with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Brock Holt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Another full count offering on its way. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Martinez. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go. Here's J.D. Martinez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 6 runs, 10 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Tony Kemp will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Valenzuela. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Striding in for Boston, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Chris Young, fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll start this one at 269. 26 home runs and 73 driven in. Now the 2-0. Misses down below the knees.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Young is there. 1 down. Gurriel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right there for strike 1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Thornburg, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Eric Hosmer will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Gurriel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Left field, number 14.
Check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Here's Brock Holt now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they can potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. In the dirt, and now let's see. Two pitches fouled away.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
popped him up. Altuve calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
That's a changeup off the mark, and it's 3-0. Hanley Ramirez would be next. The 3-0. Way in front of that fastball. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Now the Astros designated hitter, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball swung on and hit fouled off to the right for the first strike. That's a ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's taken for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Center fielder.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Young coming on. He tracks it down, and that. Ken Giles takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Hanley Ramirez will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Andrew Valenzuela is on deck. Popped him up. Bregman waits on it. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Valenzuela. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias moving to his left. 2 gone. Ready now, Brandon Belt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Missed with a slider.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Houston Astros